Hi, welcome. I'm Eunice. Thank you for joining me on this journey to mastering relaxation. We're going to start this yoga stretch sequence that's for an evening wind down or just a session that you can do right before bed. We're going to start off by picking a card from this yoga asana deck. Let's see what we get. The yoga session's I already planned it out and wrote it out. I want one to flip right out. Oh, we got two. Amazing. It's like confirmation. This means that this posture is what we need. We're getting into the hips. I already planned to do fire log pose, also known as double pigeon. We're already doing this, so perfect. And this was not in what I planned. Wind release pose, knee to chest pose. We're gonna incorporate both these into today's session. Let's get into it. Let's begin our evening or nighttime yoga stretch session. Meet your body where it is today. Skip or modify any of the postures that do not work for you. You can also take a different variation of any of the postures. Keep all props that you may need nice and close. We will be using a yoga strap in this session. And remember, your body is the guru. Honor and listen to it. Let's begin in easy seated pose, Sukhasana. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Allow yourself to arrive and ground, releasing the day. Let the hips grow heavy and root down as you stretch and lengthen the spine straight, growing tall through the crown of the head. Soften the shoulders. And just take in some data. How does the body feel? You can blink your eyes open or keep your eyes closed. We're going to begin with the neck stretch. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder, and then circle the chin towards the chest, bringing the left ear towards the left shoulder and coming all the way around. Breathe and move gently through these neck rotations. Wherever you're at, take a pause and send your neck rotations in the opposite direction. Take an inhale, release and bring the head back to center. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder and take the left arm out to the left, resting the fingertips on the ground. Draw your shoulders down. You can stay here or place the right hand on the left side of the skull, gently guiding the head away from the shoulder. You have the option to leave the left fingertips on the ground or lift the left arm and flex the left fingertips towards the face, pushing the left palm towards the left. Release the left fingertips down, lift the head, and drop the chin towards the right underarm. Bring the right hand to the back of the skull and gently guide the head away from the shoulders, stretching the back of the neck. Release, come back to center, and let's move over to the other side. Drop the left ear towards the left shoulder, bring the right fingertips to the ground. You can always stay here or move a little deeper by placing the left hand on the right side of the skull. You can stay here or lift the right fingertips and flex the right fingertips towards the face, pushing the right palm towards the right. Release your right fingertips, lift the head and draw the chin towards the left underarm, placing the left hand on the back of the skull. Draw the shoulders down, relax the hips, and gently guide the skull away from the right shoulder. Release and come back to center. Interlace the fingers and make a basket with the hands. Place the hands behind the skull. We're going to do some seated cat-cows. On an inhale, push the elbows back, send the heart forward. Exhale, round through the upper back, send the elbows forward. Inhale, push the elbows back, heart forward. Exhale to round. Move through this twice more. On your next exhalation, keep the chin down towards the chest. Sit up nice and tall, draw the shoulders down, and use the hands to stretch the back of the neck, not pulling or tugging, just gently guiding the head. You could hold it here or gently move the head back and forth as if you're saying no with the head. Inhale to gently release. Extend the right leg in front of you straight. Bring the left sole of the foot to the inside of the right leg. Flex the right toes back towards the body. Relax the left knee and hip. On an inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then use your exhalation to hinge forward, folding from the hips. You can place the hands on the ground, grab the shin or ankle or foot, or use a yoga strap and loop it around the arch of the right foot. Keep a flat back as you draw the shoulders down and the heart forward. Inhale to release. Let's take our wild card posture, double pigeon. Keeping the left leg as is, bring the left shin forward a little bit, flex the left toes towards the knee. Lift the right leg and place the right ankle on top of the left knee. The legs are stacked. If there's a big gap between the right knee and the left foot, just place a block or a blanket right into that space if you need more support. Make sure both toes are flexed towards their own knees to protect the knee. Place your fingertips onto the ground across from the hips. Take one breath cycle. On your next inhale, side stretch to the left, right arm up overhead. Inhale back through center. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale through center, side stretch over to the left. Take another inhale through center and then side stretch over to the right. Side stretch over to the left to hold. Send the right fingertips to the left. Draw the right shoulder back. Soften the knees and the hip down. Take an inhale, come up to release. Send the arms up overhead and then exhale to forward fold. Hinge from the hips forward. If this is too much on the knees, you can always sit upright, breathing into the hips. Inhale to release, come upright, undo the legs, and stretch the left leg out. Stretch the left leg out straight in front of you. Bring the right sole of the foot to the inner left thigh. Flex the left toes towards the face. Relax the right knee and hip. Use your inhalation to sit up nice and tall. Exhale to fold forward, hinging from the hips. Grabbing hold of the shin, the ankle, the foot, or using your yoga strap here. Inhale to release. Let's move into double pigeon. Take the left ankle on top of the right knee. Make sure that both ankle and knees are aligned. Flex the toes of both feet. In center, take one breath cycle. And then inhale, side stretch over towards the left. Inhale through center, exhale to side stretch over to the right. Inhale through center, exhale, side stretching to the left. Inhale through center, side stretch over to the right to stay. Draw both shoulders down, open the left shoulder, pulling the left shoulder back. Relax the left hip and knee. Inhale to release, drawing both arms up overhead. Exhale to forward fold. Relax the face, relax the shoulders. Make sure you're not clenching anywhere else in the body. Inhale, bring the body upright to release, undo the legs. Bring the soles of the feet flat onto the ground in front of you, take the legs out wide, and then windshield wipe the legs to release the hips. Release the legs and come back to center. Come over the legs and find your way onto all fours for tabletop position. Take the knees hips distance apart, keep the hips over the knees, and walk the hands forward for puppy pose. Rest the forehead down on a blanket or a block. Engage your abs. Keep a flat back as you melt your heart center towards the ground. Soften the back of the heart in the shoulders. Inhale, push into the hands, come back upright. Come up to all fours, and take the knees wide, wider than your mat, for frog. Make sure that the knees and the ankles are both aligned. Flex the toes towards the knees, and you can stay upright on your hands. If you want to get a little bit deeper, come down onto the forearms. You're also going to engage your abs here too. And just see where the hips are at. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, push the hips back. Try that a couple of times. And then on your next exhalation, hold the hips back, pushing into the forearms. Soften the feet, the face, the jaw, and breathe into the hips. Let's release frog pose. Move forward a little bit, bring the feet towards each other, and find your way onto your back. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Let's take some hip circles. Take the right hand onto the right knee and circle the hip around in one direction. Then switch the direction of the rotations of the right hip. And then placing the hands either at the back of the thigh or the front of the shin, just take some ankle rotations. Soften the upper body and draw the right knee in closer towards the body on your exhalations. Take an inhale, release the right leg. Let's move to the left leg. Making some hip circles in one direction with the left hip. And switch the direction of your hip rotations. Draw the left knee in towards the chest, circle out the left ankle. And just hold and draw on the left knee in towards the chest. Inhale to release, draw both knees in towards the chest. And you can always rock from side to side, massaging out the back of the hips, the spine. Grab a hold of the outer edges of the feet, bring the soles of the feet together, and push the knees away from the shoulders. You can hold it here, or open the knees and the hips out wide into happy baby pose. Pull down onto the feet, flex the toes back, relax the upper back and shoulders into the ground. You can also rock from side to side here. This is going to be our last posture, so if you want to hold it in happy baby pose, you could just hold it here, or begin to invite a hamstring stretch, extending one leg long, switching over to the other leg and extending that leg long. You can also try extending both of the legs long. Release the legs down. Take the legs out wide. Take the arms out wide by your side, palms face up, or you can place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart center. Just take a moment to breathe, ground down, feel the state of the body and the mind. Take an inhalation to release Shavasana. Stretch the arms up overhead, grow the body long, and then roll onto one side, pushing into the ground to come up into a seated position. Find easy seated pose. Rest the hands on the knees, relaxing the shoulders and the muscles of the face. Let's take a couple of cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth and sigh it out. On your next inhalation, draw the arms out around and up, the palms come to touch overhead. And rest the palms on the forehead as a reminder that you are the master of your Zen. Palms come to rest at the lips as a reminder to communicate our truth with authenticity and kindness. Palms rest at the heart center as a reminder to know thyself and love thyself. Thank you for practicing with me. Peace and ease to you. If you enjoyed this session and it helped you, please share it with someone it can help. Subscribe, like the video, and hit that notification bell so you'll be aware of when I post. Until next time.